Okay, so imagine you're given a project like a hotel bathroom or an airport gang bathroom where it's very time sensitive. Owners of these spaces want to keep them in service. If you want to find a quick way to go from a one by one floor and a 4 corner wall to something drastically updated, very sleek, very sexy, almost no grout, Slimtech or thin tiles can be an awesome solution. You can take these spaces and transform them radically in very short amounts of time. This project was done in about 2 days. And to accomplish that, they never took out one of these. They eliminated all the sound pollution, all the days for demo. They eliminated the waste stream from a lead perspective. They can get points on a project for something like that. But simplifying faster, you can create looks like this using a material that's 3 millimeters. And just by doing overlaying, using this method, it's overlaying over existing. These are huge panels. You can see these are 40 by 118 inches, but despite that, they're actually flexible. This is a great room scene. This is full height, floor to ceiling, one piece of tile on the wall there, and then your floors are 40 by 40 in. We get some resistance from contractors and designers who are concerned about the nature of the thin tile making it more fragile. This illustrates that it has some properties that regular porcelain does not. This picture you're seeing is of a full body piece of porcelain with a ball bearing dropped from 5 centimeters, and you can see the result. Now it's unsupported, so it's not a true live test, but it does illustrate when that same test is performed with that same ball bearing at 80 centimeters, 75 more centimeters than the full thickness piece of porcelain, you can see the result is drastically different. The thin tile is unaffected by the ball bearing drop from 80 centimeters. We also, get a lot of questions about handling. Is this I don't know how to deal with this. I don't have, the right equipment. You can see this guy can pick this up with very, very little effort. Very easy to pick up. Weights are very low per square foot. That's a 40 by 180 piece. You can see it was flexible as he lifted it. In actual carrying, you're going to want 2 people or a cart or something like that. So you got to help guys. You got to educate, help them to see it differently. These are the fancy tools you have to cut this material. It's about a $3 glass cutter and a couple straight edges. You can see he's making just one nice long steady pass with this glass cutter, never lifting it off the panel, and then it's essentially a score and snap. Not too difficult. That's a helper's job. Other questions I get: what about cutting this material around outlets and things like that? You can see, this is a regular angle grinder. You could pick one of these up for 20 bucks at a discount tool place if you had to. You're going to actually cut through this outlet cover much, much quicker just because you're cutting through less material. As you can see, very simple, easy to deal with. Same thing if you're dealing with plumbing fixtures. If you want round holes instead of squares, get yourself some carbide tipped or diamond tipped hole saws. Stick them on that same angle grinder. You can watch how fast this goes through here. If you've ever used one of these, you'll know it takes a while to go through a piece of full body porcelain with a hole saw, but this is accomplished fairly quickly using the thin tile. Here we have installation in their warehouse. You can see stock in the background. They're just keying the mortar in, combing it, knocking down the edges. You're trying to get 100% coverage. To handle the material, the easiest way is to use one of these frames with the suction cups. Leia can provide these to the contractor and ship it with the order. I think they're about 200 bucks, but you get to reuse it over and over again. We may even consider renting those. But you can see, not something terribly heavy. They're just using that because it makes it easier to move the tile around with. Once you get it near the wall, you want to have something on the floor to support it, a piece of cardboard or styrofoam, because the edges are fragile until they're installed. And then you push it into place, wherever your mortar bed is, you push it into place. You're going to check it for plumb and level, beat it in to ensure there's no air pockets, and you've covered that whole wall now in an impervious surface. Areas of opportunity: how about showers? Old showers in hotels that haven't been updated. Talking about instant transformation, put the room right back into service. Countertops are an area that we are currently shut out of. We don't sell much of these on the East Coast. You can offer a builder an upgrade that significantly less than granite in terms of cost, but with the same performance in terms of solid surface, few joints, heat resistant, scratch resistant. It's not going to stain. Another area would be elevator cabs. If you want something big surfaces, an elevator cab. Stairs, where you want solid surface, you don't want grout joints, you can do a slab installation on stairs. Or a lobby area where it's high traffic, where you don't want a lot of grout joints. Very easy to maintain. These are real jobs. This is in Washington, building in Washington, where they used an overlay system to renovate. This one was in New York, again an overlay. You can also do exterior cladding with this stuff. You can do a direct bond method, or you could do a rain screed method like you're seeing here, renovate an existing structure. But radical transformations, here's your finished project. It's pretty amazing, and again, an area we don't sell much in. So the point is, with this product, we can increase our piece of the pie. Get us into sections of the market where we don't currently get to play, and in the end, we will all make more money. Who doesn't want that? Thank you so much for paying attention. Call me if you need anything, and I'll be glad to talk to you about it.